Hey there guys, so we're back with another video, and this is going to be extended from the, short from today, and we're going to have an in-depth, discussion about this potential snowstorm on Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll see if that is true or not, so let's get right into it. Alright. Models. This. Measure per. We have to log back in. Weather. Okay, so refreshed. So, I'm gonna have a full, in-depth discussion about this snowstorm and potentially of pattern change and quite drastic. So, let's start with the global GFS model, classic. So, as you can see, we're gonna have a little bit of a system right here. Some snow, and there's gonna be like an arm of showers extending all the way down to Louisiana. And not much, but just some rogue showers on Saturday for in general New Jersey and the Northeast. You guys could have some showers. Yeah, right here there could be a little bit of a trough, and that could deliver some rain, but nothing like too bad, so don't cancel your plans or anything. Now on Sunday, pretty much the same story. Rain down south, but it shouldn't make it all the way up to the Northeast, so it's a relatively cloudy day. Monday, system forms in Texas. Snow, where is this? Snow all the way down to Austin? Man, that is pretty far down. Okay, and then you got some thunderstorms in the southeast. We go a little bit further, and a low pressure develops. Could see some thunderstorms, some severe out of this right here. There's a little bit of some snow, but not much. Monday still, there starts to be some snow, but it's still not widespread. A lot of rain and storms in general. I go to Tuesday. Actually, no. We go to Tuesday now, and this really starts to become a little more major. 997 in Kentucky, heavy snow in the west, and pretty much the same, heavy rain and storms. Like, you're thinking, Alex, how is this gonna form into a major blockbuster storm? Well, you see this 540 line right here? That colder is rushing down like that. Like, I'm drawing an arrow right here, and it's gonna invert into the storm. So what happens? Look at this band of snow right here. This is the band of snow I'm talking about. 995, heavy rain to the south, storms, maybe even some severe, heavy snow, Ohio, Indiana, parts of Kentucky maybe, starts to overspread into Pennsylvania, and then watch this. When we get into Tuesday, morning, man, there is some big time snow in Pennsylvania, a low pressure in Virginia, 995, heavy rain, storms, Snow gets all the way back into Tennessee. Oh man. And then this 540 line is just rushing down with cold air. And then we get to 117 hours out. Oh man. Look at this. 992 off the Virginia coast. Heavy snow spraying into New Jersey. Now, this ain't the previous model run where in Washington, D.C. and in Atlantic City it showed 15 inches of snow. Well, unfortunately, it cut off our video, and that really sucks. But now, you see that Focus Central and Northern New Jersey get clobbered with the storm. With, like, the heavy snow part of it. And we'll see if the Euro agrees with this, but it's been updated, and my goodness, a 987 off the New Jersey coast, very heavy snow across all of New Jersey, transfers all to snow even down to the New Jersey coast. The 540 line is all the way down to South Jersey, so it hints at very cold temperatures. And this could be indicative of whether it's wet snow or fluffy snow. And we get all the way into Tuesday night. Man, it is still snowing. Winds are starting to crank up. 983. I think there could be 40 to 50 mile an hour wind gusts. This could be a little bit of a blizzard in New Jersey. And the 540 line is all the way down to Virginia, and you get how cold it is. Snow spreading all the way down to, what is that? What is that, like Southern Virginia? Man, it's getting cold. And this storm ain't done, because it still leaves snow showers on Wednesday. 982, incredibly powerful winds off the shore. And then wraparound snow. We get to Wednesday, and this storm finally exits. So, we're going to compare this with the Euro. And I bet it's going to be way different. So, the Euro hasn't updated yet, so we're gonna see what changes are made. It's a very messy system on the Euro. Like, it's literally almost rain to start in all of New Jersey. There could be some heavy icing even. 992 off Maryland, so it is a little closer. The 540 line... In fact, the 540 line is all the way up to Massachusetts, so it's definitely a little warmer. Okay, so 985 off the New Jersey coast. Spreads heavy snow still into New Jersey. 540 line is right here. So it does get cold. It goes down to Virginia. And then it's out of here. Like, it's out of here by like 6 hours. So that's definitely going to cut down the snowfall totals. And that rain in the beginning, it could really cut down these snowfall totals. Yeah. So now let's get a very specific view. Let's go to the northeastern U.S. And we're going to see what it wants to do specifically here. So, it's 123 hours out. I know it's far, but we're getting close to this event, so we have to be a little more cautious. So, we got, what is that? Tuesday evening? Tuesday night, it really wants to throw that snow a lot more. And, I mean, on Wednesday just bombs out. Look at this very heavy snow. 987, literally snow overspreading the whole East Coast. Man, maybe not the whole East Coast, but like New Jersey, Massachusetts, Virginia, like Delaware. I mean, it's a big deal. I don't think like they've updated the regional view, because I saw something different here. Wait, look. No, not that. It showed me something different. It literally showed me something different before. Wait a minute. Uh-huh. No, that's the same one. It showed me something different. I swear to God. It showed me something different. Wait a minute. No, I'm like backing this up because it showed me something different. No, this is the euro. This is still the euro. Yes. So I don't think they've updated on the regional view, but you see this is a little bit different. Because it showed that heavy snow reaching to Baltimore, but that is not the case anymore. It just overspreads Philadelphia, Central Jersey. Oh man, I get clobbered with this storm. And then, yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Nothing has changed, which is a good sign, because if we want a monster blockbuster storm, we want this to stay the same. And we're one day out to get into the specifics because it's becoming more and more likely for snow in New Jersey. So, listen, I'll tell you this. There's always some kind of snowstorm on Valentine's Day, whether it's light snow or heavy snow. There's always snow in the Northeast on Valentine's Day. There's never been an instance where there hasn't. Okay, maybe last year, but last year was a terrible year. It was just a terrible year, but every other single year there was snow. So, let's get a little deeper into the stuff. And we're gonna see what the temperatures want to do. So it wants to hit at 34. And it wants to hit at it wants to hit at 32 at 8 a.m. in the morning on Tuesday. It gets 32 still. Still 32. And we go to Wednesday night and oh my goodness. We see 23. It's cold. And it's just really cold for Wednesday. It is just really cold for Valentine's Day. Temps are barely gonna get out of the 30s. Barely. And then we got to Wednesday night, and man, it's 24. 15? Okay. And then 13. My goodness. And then it starts to warm up, and then it's not much warmer than the mid 30s. It's literally not gonna be warmer than that. But let's look at the euro, because the euro has a little bit of some implications. Because it's trending the system to be a little warmer. And I am seeing that because on Tuesday, afternoon, it's 42 in New Jersey, which is way warmer. It's 35 Tuesday night. And then I think that's when the transition happens. 26. This is the actual temperatures. 28. Whoa, it really wants to put a hole. I'm not sure if 46 makes sense for Wednesday after a huge snowstorm. Maybe, but like, I go a little more into the upper 30s. Okay? So this is a temperature. Now, what I want to look at is how much snow they're predicting with this system. And some of these models go crazy with this. Let's zoom in to the regional northeastern US. And man, it really puts down at least some snow in New Jersey. But the bullseye here, Boston, Northeast, Southern New York, Northern Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Massachusetts, a little bit of Vermont, New Hampshire. Not a thing for Maine, though. Okay, so there's no lake effect involved with this, but let's get into the nitty gritty stuff. This is the fun part of the video. We see the snowfall accumulation. Okay, so the Euro is hinting at like coating to an inch for Philly, 1 inch for Trenton, 0.5 for Tom's River, 1 inch for Belmar, 1.7 for like South Amboy, 2 inches in East Brunswick, that's not 5. That's 3 inches in New York City, 4.1 in Morristown, and then once we get to Sussex, we got half a foot, like the mountainous regions, you know. Flemington, 2 inches, Long Island, 3 inches. I'll probably go a little lower for Long Island because usually they have more mixing issues. Lancaster, 2 inches. State College, 6 inches. Connecticut, anywhere from 9 to 12 inches. Southern New York, anywhere from 9 to 12 inches. Massachusetts, anywhere from 9 to 12 inches. I mean, there's a lot of coverage with this system. And we're going to have to see if this 2 inch is going to be agreeable for the GFS, which I don't think will be. So, let's see the GFS with this. And as I hinted earlier, the GFS could be very aggressive. So do not like pinpoint where you're gonna get hit, because that's not always the case. Okay, let's go to the GFS. Okay. Yeah, so we start to get into a little bit of fantasy land. Alright, let's see the snowfall accumulations. Starting from top. Nothing. There's a huge position change. There's nothing in Massachusetts, nothing in Connecticut, nothing in New York, nothing in New Hampshire, nothing in Vermont, probably nothing in Maine. And then we get to Pennsylvania, southern Pennsylvania, 10 to 12 inches. Sussex, 0. Like maybe a coating. New York City, 1 inch. Morristown, 1.2 inches. Trenton, 4 inches. Middlesex, around 3 to 4 inches. Belmar, 7 inches. Tom's River, 10 inches. And then Atlantic City, is that a freaking 14? No, that's an 11-inch mark. Man, 11 inches for Atlantic City. I'm a little bit conservative about this. Philadelphia, half a foot. Camden, like 8 inches. Salem, 15, like you heard me right. 15 inches. I am not gonna believe Salem will get 15 inches. And just by that, you see this 15 inches in Salem. Do you think that's realistic for a model that barely gets any snow? I cut that total down by a foot. And I would increase the northern part by a couple inches. 15 inches in Salem, which is absolutely berserk. And we go down to Delaware, 12 inches. We go even further down, Washington, D.C., 13 inches. Now that is quite unreasonable. We even go down to freaking Virginia. Southern Virginia gets 2 inches. I got some huge caveats with this model. Huge caveats. First of all, this foot line should be way farther north. It should be somewhere here. I think somewhere around here we'll get big accumulations. Someone will get a foot. Second caveat, this will not go that far into even Northern Carolina. No. It's just not that type of setup. Listen, it's just not. No. I mean, yes, I know you guys want snow in the I-95 corridor, but, I mean, come on, man. A half a foot. I mean, no, even more than a foot for Atlantic City and Southern Jersey. I mean, no. I really don't think that. But my thinking could be completely wrong, but, comparing this to the Euro, look how much farther this north is. You see Salem, 0 inches. Southern Jersey, 0 inches. That means a difference from 0 inches to 15 inches. I mean, man, I think I would have to go somewhere here to get measurable snow. 2 inches and 5 inches, that's an agreeable number. And I think that could be way higher. But Southern Jersey, no. I think it's just gonna be a slushy mess kind of thing. Man, yeah, there could be some accumulation in Southern Jersey, but I will count on rain and snow on the end. But, the snow won't last. They will have issues with rain and, making it change over to snow. They will have issues, trust me. Alright, so we're done with that. Now, let's get into the really complicated stuff, the upper air dynamics, and not the vorticity. We go to the upper air height wind temperatures. Alright. So I know this is very confusing. Okay, so let's start off with this. The next few days are going to be very warm. I'll tell you that. It's going to be 60 degrees in New Jersey. I mean, man, that high ridge, it's very warm in Canada, trust me. And it's going to be warm all across the eastern U.S. Let's go a little further. The high ridge starts to exit, which means cooler temperatures about to arrive. And then it really starts to exit, cooler temperature. It's still above average, but cooler temperatures are bound to revive. And look, there's, barely any warmth left for Saturday. Sunday, there's a little bit left. Monday, Monday, there's a little bit, but no, it's almost white. And then that. So, once we get into Tuesday, this will really change. So the low is in Western Virginia, as you can see with the darker colors depicted. And with the Euro, it hints at more snow over northern New Jersey, which make a lot of sense, and I think it's more reasonable. So the low is in Delaware, so that means southern Jersey will have no snow, like X everything on southern Jersey, no snow for that. But Middlesex, Monmouth, Flemington, Morris, Newark City, Sussex, you guys could still get some measurable snow out of this, whether you get with the GFS or the freaking Euro. Yeah, I mean, there's still measurable snowfall on both models like that. Okay, and then, man, this just deepens as heck off the New Jersey coast, and we get a very strong low right here, throws some snow right here, which probably matches with the precipitation map. And then this storm skedaddles away, and it's gone. But it leaves cooler than average anomalies, as you can see. There's no, like brown or, like, red anymore, because it's all... Look at this! Now, if you see this, I'm a little bit concerned. Oh my goodness, like, you see this? This is a major trough. We have to see if this produces very gusty winds. It's gonna be a bit. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Okay. Now that'd be a little bit of a problem, because that'd be tropical storm force winds, maybe even hurricane force winds off the main coast. So, I mean, don't count on that, but I mean, it's a pretty good model, but oh my lord. This goes all the way down to the chart. If this would happen, we would have, like, damage. We would, like, have tree damage. Wait, if we go even further out, oh my goodness, this gets quite crazy. This gets quite crazy, I'll tell you that. Like, this is the next snowstorm that we're going to be talking about a little bit after that snowstorm passes. But if this happens, man, that would guarantee damaging wind for the whole Northeast, which we don't want to happen. And then it starts to exit, but man, these height anomalies are just crazy. So, let's hope that doesn't happen. Okay. Let's go to the GFS, shall we? Okay. It's probably going to be a lot more different. Height anomaly. Okay, so here's that system right here on the bottom left. That's that snowstorm potential. Still on the bottom of the screen. Somewhere here. And yes, okay. So it's right here off the, like, I'd say Maryland coast, and this would hint at more snow over southern and central Jersey. That would be a bullseye. And then the north could see nothing, but... And then this will be a perfect spot for a snowstorm. Right off, like, 50 miles southeast of the Jersey coast. Man, we could get some real accumulating snow out of that if that were to happen. And then, yeah, pretty much as a Euro. Cooler than average height anomalies. And then, it's pretty neutral. It's still below average, though. But listen, we got the same idea with the Euro. We have this system right here. I mean, it's not as strong as a Euro, but it's something we need to watch. Look, we have a big height anomaly difference, and it's in a kind of bad way. Same thing right here. Off the shore. Oh man, right here it gets nasty. And then it starts to like kind of warm up. Not really, but like kind of neutral. It's a neutral pattern until, okay, that starts to warm up a lot. But don't trust the GFS because it's gonna be, okay, now that's just not true. But I mean, comparing to the Euro, like, look at this system. I mean, I would be pretty concerned if I saw that. I mean, look at this. It's just like white. That's like white. Like, bro, I'd be a little concerned about that if I saw something off like this. I can never get enough with the models. So funny what they show you sometimes. Oh my god. Okay. So, yeah, that's what it's about. It's about snow. Okay, CPC outlook. Quick overview. Quick overview. Let's zoom out to national, continental. Okay, yeah, pretty much what we've been talking about. Below average for the whole entire eastern U.S. Above average for like the western U.S. This indicates a positive PNA, which means that warmer than average temperatures are expected over the western U.S., which forces down the cold air into the eastern U.S., and it goes up in like a direction like this, which could cause some snow. 8 to 14 days, still well below average for the whole entire eastern U.S. Like well below average. Like we're gonna be talking about high temperatures in the mid 30s and low temperatures in like, I don't know, maybe even in the teens at night. It's gonna be cold. Like, trust me. Yeah. So, okay. Now with the precipitation, it's quite interesting because it shows below average for the whole entire northeastern U.S. and all the way down here, and very above average for the atmospheric river. Yeah, that's true, but like, I mean, if you get like these constant low pressures and maybe even snow, I mean, I'll probably say it's a bit above average. Same thing for the 8 to 14. It starts to like ease down, but like still, you get the idea. South is very wet, while the northeast is a little dry. I would not say it's a like dry because obviously we're dealing with this potential winter storms now, so I'm not gonna call it dry. I'm gonna call it, I think we can even call it a little above average. Alright? So that's pretty much the idea. Not really anything for this. Alright. So the last thing I want to look at is WPC and what it hints on the snowfall idea. And we're going to see a little bit about that. WPC forecast. And okay, there's nothing here. Okay, so let's go to SPC and let's look at the severe thunderstorm outlook. Okay, so today we have a marginal risk for Chicago, Milwaukee, pretty much like Illinois for severe weather. And there is a bit of a tornado threat that some of these tornadic storms could develop, but it's a very low chance. Wind and hail, same thing, 5%. Yeah, like there's a strong 500 millibar speed max over Chicago, like, you know, that area. And it could, you know, lead to strong convection, and there could be some supercells in there. Okay, day 2 is a huge general thunderstorm risk. It's mainly just rain and thunderstorms, but no severe weather is expected. Day 3, same thing. But day 4, there is a 15% chance of severe weather down in the south. That's all because of this developing low that will give probably some potential snow in the northeastern U.S. And that's why we have a little bit of a severe weather threat down south. Classic snowstorm type. Yeah, more favorable warm sector will be in place by this time and ahead of a developing cold front. And it will lead to 1,000 joules per kilogram. And there will be some buoyancy involved. And then day 5, it really just calms down. Alright guys, I mean, that's pretty much it for this video. Make sure to hit that like button. We're going to keep track of this potential major pattern flip change and some snowstorms maybe. We're going to see it all. We're going to keep track of it tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. And until we reach to that storm, we're going to be making videos every other day maybe every day if I have time. But we'll see. But I'm very excited because I'm a snow lover, if y'all didn't already know. But have a great rest of your Thursday, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.